Hello, this is Tim Law with Planet Forward Coaching. I have a very special guest on here, a guy I had several years ago, one of my wrestlers, phenomenal work ethic. He's got a very unique niche with electrical technologies, upstate electrical technologies in upstate New York. And welcome, Tommy Mattice. Tell us about your upstate electrical technologies business, and great to see you.
Great to see you too, Tim. It was great seeing you a few weeks ago here in upstate New York. We are an electrical engineering company, technology company. We specialize in integrating control systems throughout various different types of industries. We have a very talented team of electrical and controls engineers. So we design and build and do the programming for very complex industrial refrigeration control systems is mainly what our niche is. You know, we do other things as well, boiler controls and water wastewater plants and things like that. But the real niche of the company is large scale ammonia refrigeration control systems, where ammonia is the refrigerant.
Yeah.
And
And
so,
Tommy, I mean, to interrupt you here, as far as recruiting key people, is there any particular place you go there? How do you get some of these high level people, given some of the challenges everybody's facing in the market today?
yeah, it's very very challenging. In fact, I was in sales for an electrical automation company for the last 25 years, so I know a lot of people in the Rochester marketplace, and I know a lot of business owners, and everyone is struggling right now to replace. As the community is aging, it's a real struggle to replace some of the more seasoned veterans, if you will. I'm finding the program at Alfred State College, the electrical construction and maintenance types of programs. I know Delhi has a great program as well. Delhi has a similar program, so we're pulling guys out of that program. But we're fortunate. We've got a team of very talented engineers that have been with one of the individuals has been with the company since 1986.
Wow.
He's got extensive experience and is one of the best in the country at doing what we do.
Great. So, yeah, tell us a little bit more as far as, just exactly what, I know you're in like, I don't know, 25, 28 different states, that kind of thing. And you've done work at Lake Placid, which just blew me away when I heard about, you working on that ice rink. That's kind of famous. The greatest
Yeah.
sport event I ever saw was the Miracle on Ice, the 80 Olympics. So tell us a little bit about, some of the areas you work in.
Yeah, so we do work in about 28 different states. We cover or support control systems from Maine to Florida and all the way out to Hawaii. In fact, we just had one of our guys in Hawaii a couple of weeks ago supporting a control system out there. So we work mostly in large industrial refrigeration types of spaces. So we support a number of the very large grocery store chains. Out this way it's Wegmans. Down in the south, if you go to Florida, it's Publix. We don't work in the stores, but we work in their distribution centers. We work with dairy manufacturers, cheese manufacturing, milk processing, ice cream manufacturing, anything that has to be kept cold or frozen. We work in those spaces. So in distribution, we're working from 300,000 square foot facilities all the way to 1.2 million, 1.3 million square feet, and they're frozen. These facilities have more than 200 tractor trailer truck doors around them. And in a place like Florida, it just takes an incredible amount of refrigeration to keep a facility like that frozen or cold 365 days a year. So we do a lot of that. We do a lot of vaccine manufacturing is done very cold. We're working with a major one of the pharmaceuticals right now in Michigan doing a project that's part of vaccine manufacturing. And as you mentioned, another place that you use these large industrial refrigeration systems is in ice rink control systems. And so our company did the Pepsi Center where the Colorado Avalanche play a few years back. And we just finished the Lake Placid Olympic complex. So all three of the figure skating rinks and the speed skating oval were upgraded for, they're having the Junior Olympics up there this year in February. And so that whole facility was upgraded, and we did the control system for that historical arena. Yeah, the 1980 arena, the Herb Brooks Arena, is a really pretty neat place to stand in the middle of.
Sure, sure. Oh, totally. And I think it's safe to say, Tommy, that your business and everything, you guys are some of the people that actually make this country work compared to some others that kind of seem to be jamming up the work. So I really applaud what you guys are doing for sure. What market segments or industries does your company serve? You started to say some of those already. Are there any others that you may have missed?
Well, so the that food manufacturing, food distribution, pharmaceuticals, those kinds of things. We do a lot of process chillers. We work with things where glycol or methanol are used to chill a process. So and boiler controls and things like that are used in food manufacturing. So that's really kind of the niche that we serve, and we do it well. There are only a handful of companies in the country that do what we do in the way that we do it. So
sure.
As things progress, carbon dioxide is becoming a refrigerant that is showing promise, and we're working with that as well. So there are cascaded systems that we work with. There are some Freon systems that we work with. Freon is not as efficient in some cases as ammonia or CO2 would be, but so we do all of those kinds of things. Our engineers design and build and write code for controlling these systems. So we also have on site and operate out of our facility a UL 508 control panel fabrication area. So we design and build all of the control panels that are needed for our systems right in our office, and we build those and can affix a UL label to each of those panels before they leave our facility. So some of our larger customers demand that UL label because it just ensures that the panels are built to a UL standard or UL specification.
Well, and for the layperson here, UL meaning Underwriters Laboratories, I'm assuming is what you're.
That's correct. Yes. Yep. So we can label those panels before they leave our shop, and they're inspected. Not every panel is inspected by a UL inspector. They're random inspections, but we have to document everything that we do and prove that our designs meet the UL standards and specifications. So we do that. There's a lot of modernization that we do. So you take old control systems and bring them forward. In some of the cases with our company, since it's been around since 1984, we're into second and third generation control systems at some of the same facilities. So as hardware ages and as technology changes, our engineers understand and have to adapt to that change. We still understand the old control systems. We understand the new control system. So migrating those from old to new is a big part of our business as well.
Sure. Well, Tom, this has been fantastic. Any last second thoughts? And can you hang for a minute when we get finished here?
Yeah, absolutely. If anyone has any questions, go to our website, uitcontrols.com. There are many tabs there. You can pick up a lot of information about what it is we do and how to contact us.
Sure. And I'll make sure that I put that information down on here as well. As I said, I'd like to have you, up on my YouTube channel, for a bit there, kind of profiling you guys, and certainly wish you and your family the very best.
Thanks, Tim. It's great to talk with you again.
Yes, sir. Thank Tom.